Spokane police have arrested a 9 Mile Falls man accused of strangling his wife more than a dozen times and threatening to kill her.
The suspect was in court today on assault and harassment charges. ANS KREM 2's Amanda Rowley reports the man has a history of domestic violence dating back more than a decade.
This man from 9 Mile Falls is accused of assaulting and strangling his wife more than a dozen times throughout their relationship. Yesterday, the victim told Spokane police she feared for her life when Douglas Eggleston's violent behavior spun out of control. Spokane County Court documents say Eggleston and his wife have been married for 16 years and share 2 children. He has a history of domestic violence dating back to 2009. The victim told police Eggleston sent her several text messages threatening to burn their house down while she and their children were inside. Earlier this month, she says he assaulted her after they had an argument at a bar. While at her car, documents say he beat and strangled her several times. She tried to get away and reach for her gun, but he wrestled it out of her hands and threw her into his truck. Court docs say he continued assaulting her as he drove them home. A doctor later diagnosed her with a ruptured eardrum and partial hearing loss from the incident. Police arrested Eggleston after taking the victim's statement at Deaconess Hospital. He told police he could have strangled his wife to stop her from killing herself. When they asked if he hit the victim, he said that could have occurred. Docs say Eggleston admitted to sending the threatening text messages, but claims he sent them to get attention and did not mean it.
How do we get the perpetrators to stop? Because the question is, why is the perpetrator doing this over and over, and what's broken in them?
Sergeant Jordan Ferguson is part of Spokane Police Department's domestic violence unit. He says state law has started to crack down on repeat violent offenders.
Our whole goal isn't to break up a relationship or throw somebody in custody. It's to stop this behavior. And if you can't stop it on your own, we're going to help you stop it by putting it through programs.
He says the implications of this would be the individual becomes a convicted felon, which takes away some of their rights. They would also spend years in prison rather than months.
Threats to burn down a house with your wife and children in it, which I find very concerning.
Eggleston appeared in court today on assault and harassment charges. He remains in Spokane County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.